Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to do a roster review, so let's jump into it. Today's review is for T-Bone with the Chiss Ascendancy Vengeance. So it looks like he's just a Thrawn enjoyer, I guess. 9.2 million GP, 5.4 in characters, 3.8 in ships. 16,000 galactic war battles, wow. So a little under 4 years. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs. I'll say this. Like, I understand R9, Leia, and JML, but Rey and SOKR is a bit of an expenditure, and I would just be hesitant on over R9ing things and that aren't requirements or necessary. Yeah, I understand Leia, JML, R8 Starkiller unless you have him as a platoon. That's a bit of an over expenditure right there. There are some things that are going to require R9, like Ahsoka for GL Ahsoka. You should R9 the Jedi Bros for their assault battle. So there, you do have Radis, you do have Malik, you do have, or you're working on Darth Revan right now, but like there are mandatory R9s or R9s that are like absolutely you should, like the two Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. But R9s right now are there's more, because before there was just three, right? Like Radis, Malik, Revan. Now there's Ahsoka and then the two bros, so that brings it up to 6. JML 7, Leia 8, so 8 R9s that are like you should, honestly, and even Leia R8 would probably be fine too, but she does get a huge boost from R9. So 8 that are so overall, there's more R9s now that we need. So putting R9 on like Rey or SOKR, even with like you only have 5 Zetas on these dudes, but you R9'd them, absolutely nuts. So I would put these Zetas on them, on Rey and SOKR when you can, but I would be a little more strict with what you're R9ing in the future. Just because they're a GL doesn't mean you need to R9 them. All right, so I would say R7. R7's fine, absolutely. So you do have Executor, you have Profundity. It did seem like you were going towards Leviathan here. So let's look at your Leviathan. So you don't have Malgus's ship. You don't have this guy built up. So it looks like maybe you're missing kind of a lot from it. You don't have your Mark 6. You don't have the Malgus's ship. So you're not necessarily close. I will say, if you're going for Malgus, if you're pretty close to the ship, then that's completely fine. That's a good farm. You will want to R7 Sith Marauder. Yeah, man, you don't even have him started, but you do have Malgus, so you don't have to take Malgus any higher. He's perfectly fine here at R7. You are going to want Sith Marauder at 7 stars and Relic 7 at least. Like, he's a requirement at Relic 7, and his ship is really good. It is the foundation of the fleet. Like, Darth Malgus' ship is important, but that bomber is the only thing. If that dies, then the fleet falls apart. So the bomber needs to survive. So that's R7 is like, get him to R7 as soon as you can if you're going for that fleet, because it's mandatory. Other than that, like, let's see how you're doing with your assault battles, because you do have the good spread of Jedis, or I'm sorry, the good spread of GLs. The 2 lightspeed ones, Jabba and then Leia, JMK, I would say, are the strongest, and then JML R9 is also a banger. So as far as the GLs that you've chosen, I think those are a smart choice. Like, hopefully we get a C bundle or something in the future, and then Lord Vader farm at your leisure, and then GL Ahsoka, same thing. So let's look at your assault battles though. So okay, so you have the Imperial Troopers, you have Jedi, you have Sith or First Order. Let's see, you should have Rebels. So you're sitting pretty good for your assault battles. Of course you have Leia, so you should have Rebels. Alright, let's see. Phoenix. You have Phoenix, okay. Night Sisters. CT1. Okay, so Phoenix should be able to get you CT2 for the Night Sister one. So this is good. A good amount of investment here. I think pretty good for your where you're sitting. So that's fine. You don't have to get Night Sisters up for CT3 for a very long time. And it looks like you have Inquisitors up and running. Inquisitor, yes. All right, so you are what we call in the business a bad guildmate. Like you sat there as your guild got you Riva shards, and don't get me wrong, like hey, more power to you. You probably use Riva to unlock Grand Inquisitor or whatever, and the team's fully functional. But then you didn't give back. You didn't take them to R7 to give back to your guild. A bit selfish. I don't know where your guild goals are or whatever. But like they're a good team. I wouldn't hate if you are 7 Grand Inquisitor, 5th brother, 7th sister, 8th brother, but kind of a bit of a D-bag move to do this and not give shards back to your guild. You know, unless you have like 50 out of 50, I guess, but still, you know, not a good look. Not a good look, I'll say. All right, so overall, your assault battles are good. Your GLs are good. Your fleets are fine. Let's see. I would get the Padawan open one and Master Qui-Gon. So the second Master Qui-Gon becomes farmable, you need to go all in on that. And then once I'm gonna probably triple farm Master Qui-Gon, whatever node he's on, and then I'll probably double or I'll farm the Cantina for Padawan OB1 once Master Qui-Gon is pretty close, maybe at 6 stars or something. So that would be good. It seems like you are the worst guildmate ever, so you're probably not going to farm Jedi Knight Cal Kestis anytime soon, right? Yep, I don't even see... Yep. So I doubt you would do that, but Jedi Knight Cal Kestis would be good. Let's see, do you at least do raid participation? All right, a little. So you're getting this up and running. Probably for that personal track, right? Because you need that personal track. Like you're like, yeah, my guild will get me what I need, but I need those personal track rewards. That's probably why you're doing it, because you're selfish. All right, so let's look at your Galactic Republic. All right, so you didn't buy the pack for this Jedi. So you're missing this team. You probably have a decent one with a... You do have Kiadi Mundi. I don't see... I don't see Quad May here. Hopefully you're going to unlock Quad May soon, within the next week or so. And then you can build Quad May with the trio and Gungans and get decent participation as well. So yeah, you can do that. You also have like Separatists and Sith and stuff. So if you don't have Sidious because you didn't farm C, and you don't have Darth Maul because you didn't farm Leviathan. So honestly, I don't know what participation you're getting for guilds right now. It's probably like mostly Gungans. So you probably right now have like ridiculously lackluster participation, because yeah, man, again, just like you're just on that T of your guild, just sucking them dry because you can't participate in a way that is useful to your guild. That's unfortunate. I will say this, be a better guildmate, dude. Be a better guildmate. Do better, be better. Overall, so I would focus on raid participation into Leviathan maybe, and then you can go into whatever, honestly, at where you are in the game, it's whatever you want to do. The only things that you should or have to do, Gungans for raid participation, Quad May for raid participation, and her two bros, and then the assault battle. I would do R9 for them, honestly. It's going to give you R9 materials, it's going to give you crystals, it's going to give you tons of credits. So overall, it's like a huge win. Other than that, like, I think Leviathan would be perfect for your account. It's going to be like 8 months until we get the next GL fleet. So Leviathan is a safe farm right now. It's going to be a long time before he gets toppled from the top of the meta. You have you're pretty close. I would just finish out the last bit for the for Malgus's ship, and then start finishing the Mark 6 and whatever else you have to do, while focusing on the raid participation, like finish out those ships, and then go into the Leviathan from there. After that, like things that would be good for your guild, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, Bo-Katan Mandalore would be good to unlock Mandalore and Zepho for your guild. Try to accomplish something, be more productive in that manner. Honestly, like C, Lord Vader probably aren't the biggest of deals. And then if you want to start farming for GL Ahsoka, then that's your prerogative. You can absolutely do that. But I would just be a better guild mate overall, and then focus on those farms are pretty good. Your ships are decent. They're really good. You have well, not they're good, not really good, but they're not bad. Good amount of separatists. Good amount of. Okay, so you have like the foundational fleets. You're just pretty much missing, as far as I can tell, you're missing a usable marauder, and then you're missing the Sith Empire fleet, so the Leviathan. Other than that, like not bad. So yeah, solid fleets, dude. Just slowly build up the finalizer and the Radis, I guess. Do you have the Thai enchilada? You don't unlock things. I will say this, because you're a bad guildmate, you don't unlock things, which means you hold back your GP. Just unlock it. Like if it's in your account, activate it, build it up, build up your GP. It doesn't matter for you, right? But it matters for the guild, and hitting TB and having the more GP that you can deploy helps the guild overall. Because if 50 people played like you and didn't activate everything, that could be millions and millions of GP. That could be towards building towards your TB. And even though it's not like useful GP, like it's not gonna like get you anything, as far as like, you know, you're not going to beat something, you're not going to win a grand arena, you're not going to you know, like unlock certain things. But what GP does is it just gives you more deploying power, which can get you more stars in TB and more flexibility with what you can do and unlock. So that would be a good way to go overall. Let's look at your mods. Really fast SOKR, like crazy fast. Honestly, this is a really great SOKR, dude. Like tons of health, tons of speed, 206. That is absolutely insane. And then still over 10k damage. Like what god mods are you using here with a crit damage? Like look at this masterpiece of a mod. 29 speed with a crit damage. The only thing I would want here is like offense percent here. That would like really, like if you can find health with speed with offense percent here, that would be great. But you're like, yeah, same thing. Like this is good. I would like more offense here. So there's ways for you to like juice up the offense percent here to like really get this bad boy singing. But overall, like pretty good. Like this is good. So like TLDR, like I would keep that 100. I would, like this is good. It's going to be hard to find a replacement for this amount of speeds. But if you could like juice up his offense a little more, that would be good. But like his health is good, his speed is excellent, and then I think you could just like squeeze out the damage a little more, because I think the Relic 9 is doing a lot of heavy lifting here for your damage. But you could easily, if you focus more on those offense secondaries, you can easily get this to like 12-5 damage or something, and then decent health and speed. So something to think about. But like overall, excellent mods. I like crit damage here. I don't know what I honestly don't know what triangle, because your health is low, your damage is low, and then no crit damage. So maybe health here or offense. Ugh, that's gross. That's disgusting. As much as I love your SOKR mods, is how much I'm not satisfied with these mods. Like the speeds are okay, but your secondaries are disgusting on here. Like secondaries matter for GLs, and I wouldn't just go for like, hey, this guy has like tons of speed, because it's okay, 192 speed. That's honestly really good. But you want like stats. You want crit damage here. You want offense here, health here with offense percent is fine. You want so just more stats, more like show these guys some love. Like speed is king, but GLs want stats. Like overall, they're so stat hungry. So, but I'm sure that's fine. But just crit damage, at least at the very minimal, change that triangle. Excellent protection, really good speed, okay-ish potency. Like, I don't hate this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Solid. Solid. Yeah, so man, 13, almost 14k damage. That is insane. This is really good, honestly. This is I don't even care about the slow speed, but the health is like decent. Again, like the R9 is doing the heavy lifting for the health, but that 14k damage, I would be quaking in my boots. I would be like, what is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? Because she's just gonna delete someone. She's just gonna like absolutely delete some people. So pretty scary Ray there. 14k, almost 14k damage, over 200k health. Decent. I would like more speed, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like good mods overall, dude. Like I would probably change this out right here. I think you could do better. You and I, like look at me here. Look at me here. Look at me in the eyes. I know you can do better than this. You can be better. You can do better. But this is like 100% do better than that. Yeah, everything else is good. Nah, I would. This is still, yeah. I guess the health. I would like more health, speed here, and I 100% like change this, dude. But overall, good. I think you have good mods, great mods. Overall, like you have not neglected your mods, and it's evident here. So good job with that. Like 347 with an offense set, like beautiful, dude. Beautiful. So good job with your mods. Good job with everything that you're doing. I think, man, 337 with an offense set. So I do like this. I like what you're doing. I like your mods. I like your farming priorities. I would say like you know, get a little love in your heart towards your guild. I don't, maybe your guild's not a big deal. Maybe they don't care. Maybe you're in a casual guild. I don't know. But I think the biggest thing that you can do, of course, other than that farming pathway I gave you, is just if your guild's doing farms, like focusing on farms, which you guys have Riva, so at some point they were like, hey, we're going for Inquisitors. And then you don't have Zepho, you don't have Mandalore. You could give towards your guild by like progressing towards these major guild goals, and that makes your guild more enticing for recruiting, because if you guys are getting tons of Riva shards, if you guys are getting Zepho and Mandalore, then you guys can attract like a lot better players and recruit better players, and then your guild just like grows from there. So I would say your account, what's happening here is great. Focus on raid participation, focus finish your Leviathan, and then go for those guild big rogue guild things like Zepho and Mandalore, and then from there you can finish off your GLs or go towards the new GLs or farm some other side things if you want to. But that would be my recommendation. Thanks for letting me look at your account. If you have anything to say about this, let me know. I'm sure you're gonna want to say something about like how I've just been tearing to you about your guild participation or something. I don't know. But other than that, like great account, excellent mods, little things I would tweak here or there, but overall, good job. And then if you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you guys think have something you want to say about this account, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.